Thanksgiving, a day for gratitude, warmth, and family. But for Machine Gun Kelly, it was anything but. Just hours ago, Colson Baker, better known as Machine Gun Kelly, was forced out of a hospital, a place where he had spent too many restless nights, a place still haunted by the last traces of his love for Megan Fox. She had come. Megan had finally shown up, but not for him. Sources close to the scene say MGK had been in the hospital for days, dealing with what insiders described as exhaustion and emotional distress. Some whispered it was more than that, the weight of a love lost, the breakdown of something once thought unbreakable. Then, Megan Fox walked through those double doors, and everything changed. She wasn't alone. She slipped in like a shadow, avoiding the press, avoiding the chaos. No tearful reunion, no desperate embrace, just silence. A silence that screamed louder than any argument they had ever had. And then, security stepped in. The moment MGK saw her, everything ignited. He demanded to see her, his voice echoing down the corridors. Nurses turned, patients stirred. But Megan, she didn't even flinch. She kept walking. That's when the hospital staff made their call, a call that sent MGK into a spiral. "Sir, we're going to need you to leave." He refused. He pleaded. He raged. Security closed in, trying to contain the chaos. Witnesses say his hands were shaking, his eyes burning with something between heartbreak and fury. And then, he was removed. Thanksgiving night, under the cold fluorescent lights, Machine Gun Kelly was driven out, not just from the hospital, but from the last piece of a love that had already left him behind. But outside, the fire only burned hotter, outrageous, explosive, unhinged. That's how witnesses described what happened next. The second he stepped out, fury took over. He punched a nearby wall, his knuckles splitting on impact. He shouted, at security, at himself, at the universe, at Megan, even though she wasn't there to hear it. Reporters lurking outside got more than they bargained for. "Colson, is it true Megan's moved on?" That was the breaking point. A microphone hit the ground. A camera shattered on impact. "You don't know anything. None of you know what this feels like." Security pulled him back before things spiraled further. But the damage was already done. Inside that hospital, Megan Fox remained, unshaken, unmoved, and outside, MGK stood in the cold, bleeding, shaking, drowning in the reality of what this night had become. Thanksgiving, a day for gratitude. But for Machine Gun Kelly, it was just another reminder that some things are lost forever.